Coming to you with all my great friends like 5 feet from me in the next room. It's Webberless Nerd Out time! How you guys doing? I'm doing great. Happy Webberless Nerd Out time. You nerds out there ready to hear about theobromine and how it can enhance your cognitive functioning. And today, that's exactly what we're talking about. So, let's get right into the meat and potatoes. We got no birthdays to address today, but if we forgot about you, happy birthday to you. Enjoy it. And this one's for you wherever you are, whoever you are. So when we talk about theobromine is something that we find in cacao or cocoa beans, right? And first off, what's the difference there, right? What's the difference between cacao and cocoa beans themselves? Well, cacao is the non-processed, unfiltered form with no additives, right? It's not processed under heat, unlike cocoa. So, you know, when you get that chocolate with all the sugar in that, and this is a common denominator with all things. We talked about all these oils that are processed under heat and how they're not nearly as good for you because the nutritional value is sapped from them. It is sapped from them when they are processed under heat. So if you're going to get as many nutrients as possible from something like that, you're best off having it in its raw, natural, unfiltered, unaltered form, right? And that's what cacao is relative to cocoa. So a necessary premise to speak of here when we talk about theobromine being extracted from it, right? Now, you can either eat the cacao itself, probably won't taste great. You'd probably rather a chocolate bar, but if you're having a chocolate bar, make sure it is 80%. That dark chocolate bar is at least 80% cocoa. Make it at least the most potent form possible in terms of getting those beneficial compounds that are in it, as many of them as possible, at least, right? And so what is theobromine, right? Well, theobromine is an alkaloid, and alkaloids are nitrogenous organic compounds that are found in plants that have pronounced physiological effects in humans, okay? And to reiterate that, and we talked about it last week when we were talking about caffeine, right? And we talked about being another alkaloid, and we talked about dicaffeine malate, we talked about pterostilbene caffeine, and we talked, Nook, what's up, man? And we talked about capsaicin. More friends coming in. It's a great time here. It's a party, baby. Always at the wet house. So, yes, it is an alkaloid. Yes, it has pronounced physiological effects on your body. And what are a few of them? That's a great question. We're about to answer it. So, we talked about improved cognition. Improved cognition with theobromine. Well, when we say that, we are referring to improved alertness, attention, right? So not just pure alertness in itself, attention to tasks, and improved executive cognitive functioning. So what is executive cognitive functioning? Because it's kind of, that term is kind of thrown around all over the place. You look at these companies who make nootropics and things like that, right? And you pretty much just assume, oh, my brain's going to work better. Well, it's actually more specific. So when we talk about executive cognitive function, it is a collection of neurological processes that are geared towards controlling your neurological, your cognitive behaviors. So very interesting. Very interesting. And choosing, selecting those behaviors and monitoring those behaviors that are geared towards achieving a common goal in your mind, achieving that neurological goal that you have in mind. So it can help you to better achieve a task, all right? It improves that attention, that alertness, and it's geared towards honing in on a task and taking it to completion. And that's a fantastic thing because we all struggle with that a lot throughout the day naturally, right? Whether we have ADHD or not. So get your theobromine, people, that'll keep you on track in the way you're thinking. Now, on top of that, theobromine also improves your blood flow, right? Improves your blood flow and is a general stimulant. No surprise there. As it's in the alkaloid family, like caffeine, you will get similar effects in that enhanced cognition, attention, like we said, alertness, and you will be just more focused in general, but you won't get all those jitters. You won't get any of that anxiousness, you know, that racing heart. And generally studies show that lower dosages of theobromine actually had done more for the sample groups, right? With all the test trials done on humans. And, you know, one example, there was a study where there were 200 milligrams, 250. There was another group that took, I think, 3 or 350. And actually the group with 200 milligrams had the most cognitive benefit, had the greatest increase in cognitive performance of all the groups. So it's not necessarily a more is better thing. It is a threshold dosage supplement. All right? Now, having said that, also theobromine, they think it may be responsible, maybe the compound in chocolate responsible for the aphrodisiac qualities. So have it on Valentine's Day, people. No surprise why you want to, right? It's good stuff for many, many reasons, you guys. So order your theobromine. It's all natural. You can either get it through cacao again, and if you're going to do it, what's up, buddy? Give me a good boy. If you're going to do it, get it through the natural, raw, unfiltered, you know, non-heated or processed cacao beans, or just get that extract itself. You can find it on bulk supplements, among other places, and it ain't too expensive. So it's a great alternative for you too if caffeine gets you all jittery and you're still looking for some focus, a little bit of stimulant to kick you in the morning. That's all we got for you today. Thank you very much. Fantastic discussion. I'm about to hang out with my friends over here. You guys have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Happy wellness. Yeah.